What up, y'all? Josh and EC here once again with another quality video. Yes, we have made it. We have made it. Hopefully the title didn't scare you guys half to death, but we have made it to the end of this marathon.
Yeah, we decided that, y'all.
We did. We had to have a real ninja moment with ourselves and say, you know, that first 5 days was long.
Yeah. And it was spontaneous for us to hop into that, actually.
Yeah, we kind of just like committed on camera and was like, all right, we're going to do it.
it.
But we do need to recharge, reset, and refocus for next week. So we're going to take the weekend to do
next
that.
Month.
And next
March
month.
starts next month.
March
starts next
week.
A week. Yeah. Next month and next week, but yeah.
Yeah.
Still, yeah. This month
flew. It is the shortest month of the year.
Still.
I hate that they did that to Black History Month.
I know. Isn't that interesting?
There was some purpose behind it.
I think so too.
Shade. But yeah, so
you know, I just realized when we just said that we haven't really talked about Black history on this channel.
No. And you know what was crazy? I just found out this month that Nerf guns made by a black man.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah, that's
so
dope.
Now every time
here we go.
I talk about,
now he think he got a reason.
Now every time I talk about that, now you know what I'm saying. It's because I'm supporting black business.
Oh my gosh, you didn't do that. You didn't go there.
I did.
He currently still runs it.
I pulled that card.
He currently still runs it.
I
and
have
owns
no
it?
clue, but I'm pulling that card. I'm pulling that card.
Interesting.
But yeah, anyways, there's that. As you can kind of tell, we are in two different
modes right now.
I haven't switched over into my mode, but they had to get ready because, you know, that timeliness.
You know, but are you not proud of me
I'm
for
so
doing this
proud
ahead of time?
So, like, y'all, this is new. This is EC 3.0.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
She is ready before time, not at time. You know.
How long you gonna drag that one out?
I might drag that one out.
Okay. How do I want to describe? Oh, they know our friends, Jason and Chelsea.
Yeah, they see them.
Josh and Jason's birthday are both in February. Jason's was it yesterday? What's today? Yeah, his birthday was yesterday.
Good shot. Happy birthday, Jay.
And you know, Josh's birthday was the 11th. So me and Chelsea earlier this month came together like, you trying to do something for our man? Because we didn't get to celebrate.
Yeah, together.
For your birthday, or his, as a group. So we're going out tonight, and the boys don't know what we're doing, where we're going, or anything.
Surprises can be so beautiful and frustrating at the same time. Especially for someone like me. Like, I like to be properly dressed for the occasion, or like, you know what I'm saying? And in order to do that,
you can't base it off of my outfit.
I can. Well,
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I can now. Okay. But you know, normally like I'm really good about like attire for the setting, but I don't know the setting. So either way, I see you're coming A1, so B2 through C3, D4, and all that is out the gate. Okay, so I need to come with my A1 game. I got you. It's all good. Yeah, there's that. So we pulled up on the end of this week. We were actually kind of struggling with the topic, but that's transparent. But you know, something that I personally have been working on in depth, if you go on Hydrated Hero YouTube channel, is habits. So
because of the book that you've been reading,
reading the book Atomic Habits, which is a great book. If you haven't checked it out, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I plug that book so much they should sponsor me. For real. But if you guys struggle with, you know, staying on task, staying focused, or creating good habits, it's a great book. But I wanted to ask you, you know, like, do you have any habits?
You gonna ask me all right? But you've been actively working the book. I need time to like marinate. You know that.
So let's do this because we're limited on time, y'all. Like, we're legit limited on time.
But we're committed to this.
We're committed
marathon,
to it.
So
you know, we're committed to this. But
you want to tell us what are three habits you formed since reading the book?
Yeah, since reading the book, I got 3 habits that I formed, 3 habits that I recognized, and then 3 bad habits that I need to get rid of.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay,
let's hear the tea.
Maybe I should start with the bad habits I need to get rid of. 3 bad habits I need to start getting rid of. overwatching charts. I tend to overwatch, and I'm very obsessive about trading. So it's just because I'm very eager to learn. But there comes a point where it's like, okay, you need to walk away from that and focus on other things.
Yeah, you do go back a lot. Like,
Yeah,
if
I do go back
a little bit longer.
Yeah. You have to play the what if game after I'm done trading, and that's not good for me. So that's one bad habit that I have worked on eliminating. Another one is scrolling. I've recognized it and I'm fighting it. I haven't won that battle entirely. I have not won that battle entirely, y'all. I'm fighting that battle. But I know for a fact it's taking too much time. But I've successfully gotten my screen time down like hours.
You don't want to tell us what it is?
It's at 3. And I'm kind of
really?
Yeah.
Are you lying?
No, I'm dead ass.
3 is decent.
To me, it's not.
But you're working most of those hours, right? Either posting on Instagram or creating content.
Yeah, and I guess you could say I trade on my phone as well. But like still, I don't know, man. I really want that to be like, you spent 1 hour on
That's
it.
not going to happen.
Well, see, that's...
Well, I don't mean to give you that type of energy.
Yeah.
I'm more so saying, like, your career has to do with your phone.
That's true.
So, like...
Yeah, I'm fine.
I wasn't trying to, like, you can't do that shit. But it's
I
like...
love that challenge, though.
Yeah, you do love that.
Yeah, I'm going to figure it out. Watch.
Okay.
I'm going to come back in like 2 weeks and tell you, yep, it's down to an hour and a half.
Okay.
I get on the gram for business, and that's it. Get on, post, walk away.
Okay.
Boom, bang, boom. That's it. Get on for a trade, open the phone, trade, boom, 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 close the phone.
I personally would be proud. Well, I was proud, actually. Was that last week, my screen time was down to like 3 hours and 40 minutes. I was super proud of that. Because transparently, sometimes it's 6 hours or 7 hours.
And, I mean...
And that I just exposed myself. It's a problem.
Yeah.
But I was so proud. I was like, okay. And it wasn't difficult the week prior. Also, we had a lot of stuff, personal life-wise, going on. So I wasn't like tapped into social media at all. But that made me feel like, okay, this is doable. 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours is like my goal, I feel like. Because I oftentimes, too, I'm not even that bad at scrolling like I used to be. But when it comes to like wanting to respond to comments and like be engaged with my followers, time moves fast.
Yeah.
Those hours clock in. So it's that type of thing. But yeah.
My last bad habit.
Sorry.
Going back to that, but my last bad habit is mindless snacking. Because here's the thing, I will mindlessly snack all day long, but I won't eat. And I feel like it's important for me to just be like, well, if you're constantly snacking all day, that means you're hungry. You need to make a meal, satisfy the hunger, and then stop doing chips intermittently every hour, or like a handful of peanuts or trail mix, or like, throughout my day, I feel like I'll go in the fridge, or I'll just like look in the fridge and be like, nah.
Do you know what you would want for lunch or for breakfast? Like the meals that you miss. Do you know what you would even like?
Yeah, I mean, like, I would probably, like, during lunchtime, I'd probably do, like, either a salad, a sandwich, somewhere along those lines would probably be good for me midday. Some fruit, something with, like, a lot of energy, right? Handful of walnuts, something, like, hearty. Trying to clean up my diet as well. But we always have leftovers. Can easily do leftovers at lunch. Especially, like, because we've gone out a couple times. But, like, when I cook big. And so we always have leftovers. So I'd be like leftovers, and then the night of cook something new, and then kind of repeat the process. So leftovers, something, and then in the morning breakfast, like I see the fruit option, and I avoid it. It's not good. Just went to the doctor. He was like, "How often are you eating vegetables and fruit?" And I was like, kind of ashamed to tell you. He said it should be with every meal. It should be like the go-to thing, actually. I was like, dang, you low-key right. And that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
But, I'm committed to trying to change my health.
I was trying to think of our last few meals.
They've been decent. Haven't they?
I'm trying to think if we've had any vegetables or fruit.
Yeah, I ain't trying to think about it. But yeah, some habits that I picked up, though, So I got the 3 bad ones out the way.
Okay.
But some habits that I picked up. One is deep work. So like taking my phone out of the equation when I need to do something, or like putting myself in a room with no distractions. It's a really good habit. Deep work. You ever, like, anybody knows what deep work is versus what it isn't. Deep work is when, like, undistracted, like most people will work for about 15 minutes and then somehow get distracted for 5 and 15. Deep work is like a whole hour.
Some people is me.
In.
I am some people.
So deep work is definitely something that I've picked up. What else? I've become more of a reader than I was before. Like I try and dedicate at least a little time. And it's not like I'm reading pages upon pages, but I tell myself like 1 page at minimum. Just like read something, get that read on. So that way I can get in the habit of being a habitual reader. Something I preached on my channel as well. And then what is one more habit?
Reset.
The reset. Oh my gosh, I love the reset. It takes like maybe 20 to 30 minutes at the end of the night. And yeah, it kind of sucked at first because it was like, I'm kind of tired and I could really go to bed right now. But it has saved me so much time the next day. Or it has given me so much mental clarity waking up the next day and walking out into a clean environment. It's not as distracting. You know, I'm not getting lost in the sauce because like my mind will get torn between 2 things like should I clean, should I work, should I work, should I clean? But like, yeah, and it never turns out to be productive when I walk into dirty spaces. So like the reset is beautiful for the way my mind works. And then I don't know, what are 3? I said 3 habits and 3 habits. Let's just do 3 and 3. We're short on time here.
Okay.
So we'll do 3 and 3. So do you have 3 habits that you could recognize? I know it's like very on the spot, so like it took me some time to find these habits.
I didn't
like,
read the book.
Well, I mean, just ask yourself, what are 3 things that you do pretty habitually that you would probably not like to do?
Procrastination. It's been a problem since college.
Okay.
That's why like finals week was always trash for me.
Yeah, that's right.
Emotionally and mentally trash. So procrastination for sure. I mean, it's still like how do I explain it? I wondered, is our headphone and mics picking up the?
I don't know. There's a bunch of sirens going on outside our building, so something's going down for sure.
But I was gonna say, similar to like finals week and classwork and assignments in college, now it's like brand deals and like stuff like that I feel like I procrastinate too long on.
Yeah.
And like if there's a brand deal that I might have known about for a while, I'll do the content the day before. Most times.
And we had that Miami talk though.
Yeah.
Because like as her content creative director, like there was, it wasn't last week, it might have been the week before that, but you put up on me like, hey, tomorrow can we shoot this content? I was like, so how long have you known about this?
Right.
Because my week was kind of bland.
Yeah. And I think too, like stepping into that boss role of having like people a part of my team that helps me, I have to do better with that because I've been doing it myself. So like procrastinating till the day before only affected me, but now it affects other people. So procrastination for sure. You said other habits. I feel like, I don't know how to explain this. It's not like universal in my life, but sometimes I don't feel like I'm a woman of my word for myself. Like what I tell myself I'm going to do or I need to do to elevate and like reach that
on your own initiatives. Man, yeah, I think we both can do better in that department. And that'll be my 4th.
And another bad habit.
Was that 3?
That was 2.
That was 2.
One more.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say the dishes. Woo! I was gonna say the dishes. Woo. And I don't know where it came from because when we first moved here, like the next morning, if there was dishes, I would knock them out. Yep.
I think it's because your nails is so pretty.
Yeah, I wasn't getting them done like that back then.
Oh, but they were like, when they were real pristine and clean, like I kind of like, I don't even want to put you in that position to be like, hey, do the dishes.
I know.
But it does suck because like, there's only us.
I know.
And then I'll be doing the dishes.
She be coming.
Well, mom be coming through.
Like,
Good shot, mom.
But yeah, I would say, I guess the reset. I think the dishes are part of that, but also like my room my beauty washroom, like it gets bad fast. And then like by the time I reach Wednesday and it still looks like that, then the space starts to overwhelm me because it's so junky.
Yeah, and then cluttered space, cluttered mind.
So I think those are my 3 bad habits. My top that come to mind. And then what was the other 3 I was supposed to do?
Well, I've been picking up new habits. But
new habits.
I guess maybe a question for you would be like, what are some habits that you would like to get into?
Reading. I don't know if I should put like a how many days a week type thing or 1 page type thing, but just,
I think honestly, I didn't know how effective it was, but just saying 1 page really actually goes a long way. Because like at the end of the day, like if you don't read more than 1 page,
you still did
what you said you was going to do. So it's like rewarding yourself. It's rewarding in the fact that you lived up to your word.
That's real.
But in the same sense, that first page could hit different, and then like all of a sudden your curiosity says flip the page, and before you know it, you've read. You know?
Yeah. So reading. Say the question again. Sorry.
What are some habits that you wish to acquire?
Oh. Probably cook, like eating more consistently, similar to what you're saying is a bad habit of yours.
Yeah.
Not eating lunch, or like even like just now, because we're gonna eat pretty soon. I just grabbed a fruit cup, but I was like, I should have did that in the morning, first thing in the morning, instead of like at 3 p.m. That's the first thing I'm digesting. So like, I guess holding myself accountable in that regard, because we are getting older. I think.
Yeah.
That transition,
it's gotta be an example. Like we gotta get in that rhythm before bringing other lives.
100%. That's what we were laughing about earlier this week, because this is just a toxic ass cycle we have going on when it comes to like eating habits. But eating more healthy, even if it's like making a fruit smoothie, I think I have a bad habit of like, I'm struggling because it's like in some areas I have this bad habit, in other areas not. But doing the necessary things that like benefit me, contribute to self-improvement, stuff like that. Like eating breakfast in the morning is a huge piece of like.
Would you say that you struggle with doing the things you know you need to do for yourself? That's pretty much like at the root of it. It's like you know exactly what it is that could make your life easier, but yet somehow
not easier.
Or
I
not
think that's the problem.
But better. It would make your life better, more holistic. Yeah. And yet it's the struggle to break that inertia, because you're thinking about like, this
having to get the fruit out, having to get the blender out.
Then I'm blended.
I know it sounds so bad, like, but that's
I feel like a lot of people struggle with it though. Yeah. I struggle with it a lot too.
Yeah.
Because I be knowing exactly, like with my doctor's appointment, there was a 7-page packet that I needed to fill out. They gave me 3 weeks ago. I filled it out
the day before, the night before.
Yeah. And because they called me
to remind you.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot.
Well, no, I mean, like, it wasn't even a forget. It was like she had called and I was like, oh, snap, you're right. Yeah, it's like she kind of pushed me over there. I knew about it. I thought about it every single day.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. And sometimes I try and think to myself, is it because I'm potentially overworking myself? Or is that, and like,
that's a whole nother
maybe am I reaching like my work cap and my body's just like, yo, dog, like stop, like chill? Or is it me fighting lazy? And then like, I struggle with that a lot, because like, I think that rest, even though I think rest is necessary, but every time I take that necessary step and rest, I feel like a lazy bum.
Or guilty or whatever.
I feel like guilty.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
And I don't want to rush this year, but I look forward to next year. Because in a lot of ways, I feel like we'll gain our peace of mind back.
Yeah, because there's not 1,000 things going on
that we know we have to do.
We'll be full flow marriage. We'll be great in our groove. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to that too. I look forward to the wedding, but I also look forward to after the wedding, when all the pressures and all that other stuff, the time crunches and all that kind of like
are alleviated.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think too, we were talking the other day, you were mentioning about like getting to the bag in basically a smarter way. Mm-hmm. Because our work ethic to get to a bag is like, how did you describe it the other day? You remember you were like...
We were trying to do, it was more so like we were trying to do a bunch of things to make a little bit when we could like focus our energy.
It's not a little bit though.
Yeah, it's not, but it's more like...
Every single day you gotta work for it.
Yeah.
Whereas you were saying...
I just want to be able to do one thing very well, and everything else is sort of optional. Whereas everything right now that we're doing
has to be done in order to
seems more
continue.
mandatory than anything. So it's like you have to do this. It's not like you can if you want. You can if you want. It's like you have to do this.
Yeah.
You have to do this. You have to do this. I would like to wake up and just be like, you just have to do this. And then everything else after that is sort of like, you know, not up in the air, but it's more so like you can. You get to, not you have to. That's the feeling I'm looking for.
It's just a lot.
Yeah, and I feel like that's especially true for me because I'm in this beginner stage of my social media journey, and it feels like, you know, in order to be an influencer, I got to do all these things. It's like, you know, Instagram, brands, YouTube, life. Like, life is like the real important one. I really want that one. You know?
Yeah.
It's just a lot. But that's what we signed up for. I ain't scared. I ain't scared of it. I'm more so trying to embrace it because I feel like these feelings that I feel and like some of the, I guess, the hardships and headaches of the job, whatever, are teaching me lessons. Not only about myself and my mind, but like what I do want and what I don't want from life and my career, you know? Like,
that's real.
Sometimes you have, like, I think sometimes figuring out what you don't like is more important than figuring out what you do. Like, I just don't like it. But I would say I'm a fan of social media, though. I'm a fan of this career.
Oh, okay.
I mean, because did I?
Hello?
My mic went out on
Snap, me too.
Oh, snap. No, I'm messing with me. Did I get it back?
I can hear you.
Okay. My mic went out on me. My bad. I hit it. What was I just saying? Oh, I like social media. Over the laundry list of career fields that, you know, you could have, this is definitely top 5. In terms of like...
Hello? I think mine is up. There it goes. Yikes.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
But I think, like, you know, this is a top 5 career because, like, you get to be creative. You get to choose your hours, whatever. Like, you're your own boss. There's a lot of potential capital on the line for, like, whether you're good at it or not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I could be, you know. Yeah, and I ain't even gonna call that a career because somebody could be working that career.
No.
But yeah, it's all perspective, honestly, at the end of the day. Some people might hate this job because they don't like the pressures of social media. Some people might love it, but I feel like, yeah, this fits my vibe, fits my energy.
If you guys are wondering, I just have very low, I'm very tired.
Yeah,
and like Mother Nature's coming, so like, don't think anything's wrong with me. I'm just exhausted.
Yeah, the week has been long.
Week.
The week has been long.
Yeah, it's been a month.
Honestly.
This month has been a lot. Like, it's been great things, but it's also been, you know, the other life situations that we experience that just, like, I think it's all hitting at once and kind of like, oh my gosh, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Or I'm just ready to, like...
unwind?
Yeah.
And I mean, that's a big reason why I was like...
let's knock this out.
Not this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Because, like...
but we do have some ideas. We'll see how you guys feel about, like, coming next week.
Yeah.
That won't be quality conversations.
Somebody tried to call it boring. If it's boring
right.
and you don't like
multiple people are over it. But, like, I just feel like just don't watch it then.
Yeah.
Watch our old videos or watch somebody else's channel. That's always an option.
Yeah. And then you can come back when you see videos that you like.
That you're interested in, yeah. But saying they're boring is, like...
rude.
It's very rude. It's very rude.
It's rude. But again,
they can have their own opinion.
Yeah, they can have their own opinion. I just, you know, internet etiquette.
I just don't do that. I've seen boring shit. I've seen stuff I don't agree with.
Seen it.
I just scroll.
Yeah.
Past it.
Just keep moving.
Yeah. So I always found that interesting.
That's how my mama told me. Don't like it, don't say nothing. Mm-hmm. But you know, that's 2 cents that maybe you can cash take to the bank or not. But we're pulling up on that time, kid. I know this one's really short, but we've been giving you guys hour-long videos pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm. And I think it looks like y'all got to catch up a little bit too.
Yeah.
Because we know that not everybody has a whole hour to give of their day every single day of the week. It was just more so like we was pumping them out.
Yeah.
Trying to show y'all we're coming back.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely.
This was our gift to y'all.
Yeah.
We had a week-long conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys are still staying tuned and be ready because we're gonna come with bangers.
Yeah.
Okay. So just be ready. But yeah, that's all we got. Our friends are on the way. They should be here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I gotta get changed.
Yeah.
Days already fly, and I gotta match that energy. So if you don't already know, I'm Hydrated Hero. She is EC Meme Adeko. Together we are Josh and EC. Now you can follow one of us. You can follow 2 of us. Don't even do it. Don't even do it.
No.
You look too good. You look too good to do that right now. I ain't trying to mess that up.
Okay.
I'll get my kisses later.
Okay. You're annoying.
But yeah. You can follow all 3 of us. You might as well follow all 3 of us because we are happy, healthy, and hydrated on all 3. But other than that, y'all, until we meet again, peace, love, head grease, and we out.
Enjoy your weekend.
Hey, subscribe. Hey, new video. Hey, it's quality.